muscle, gym, protein, build your muscles. As we get older, we need muscles for our mobility, stability. The muscle is also controlling our blood sugar very effectively. Only two places. One is the liver, the other one is skeletal muscles. Hello, welcome back. The today video's topic is about muscles. So nowadays, everybody is talking about muscle, gym, protein, build your muscles. The mainly people are talking about we have to build up the muscle for the mobility. As we get older, we need muscles for our mobility, stability, all these things. But the muscle is also very important for our blood sugar control. The muscle is also controlling our blood sugar very effectively. So how? That is the topic today. So the muscle is like a reservoir of blood sugar. It's a catchment area, kind of. So 80% of your blood sugar is controlled by the muscles. There are three ways or three paths where how the muscle controls the blood sugar. The first is insulin dependent. Like suppose after the food, your insulin surges. So the insulin acts mainly in only two places. One is the liver, the other one is skeletal muscles. The skeletal muscles, peripheral muscles, you can say. So the liver and skeletal muscles, the insulin goes and it activates the GLUT4 transporter system. So this actually opens up the channel and absorbs the blood sugar and stores inside the muscle and convert it into glycogen as a storage product. So naturally the blood sugar comes down. This is insulin dependent pathway. The non-insulin dependent pathway is where just because of doing exercise, just muscle contraction activates the muscles GLUT4 transporter system. The same way, the blood sugar level from the blood, the sugar in the blood goes into the muscle and the blood sugar comes down. The other is the muscle itself will use the blood sugar as a fuel, immediate fuel. So that is why the diabetologists always say, after each meal, walk, 10 minutes, or even within the house, you walk for 10 to 15 minutes. The reason is the muscle itself use the blood sugar for its immediate fuel. That's how it controls the blood sugar. Instead of rising fast, it controls the blood sugar. This is the second part. The third part is the long-term effect. What is that long-term effect? Suppose somebody goes to the gym and does a workout, like the core strengthening exercise, resistance exercise, or weightlifting, or HIIT, or whatever they do. The muscles are activated for the next 48 hours. So the next 48 hours, the blood sugars will not rise that much, so the pressure on the pancreas is very less. So the blood sugar is easily controlled. So that is why even the diabetologists or even the physicians always say, at least go for walking, activate the muscles. The best example is use your calf muscles, the soleus or the calf muscle. We always call that as a second heart, where it pumps the blood from lower limbs to the heart. But that is one part. But main is it reduces the blood sugar level. So even when you're sitting, if you are not doing any exercise, even when you're sitting, keep moving your calf muscles, like a sewing machine. If you do both the legs, the calf muscle is activated, so that itself will bring down the blood sugar. The same way, suppose you do some exercise like dumbbells, may not be a huge weight, but even with a simple weight, or even for forearm grip exercises, if you do, the muscle is activated, that can bring down your blood sugars. So what are the exercises are very useful to bring down the blood sugar? Like even cardio, especially zone 2 cardio, they call that. That means keep your heart rate around 130 and keep it, kind of, that is zone 2 cardio. Or even resistance exercise, or weight training, or HIIT, high intensity workouts. All these things are useful. And once you do, if you do for half an hour, for the next 48 hours, your muscles are activated. So the more the muscle mass, if you do exercise, you become your muscle bulk or muscle mass increases. More the muscle, the bigger the reservoir, bigger the catchment area for the blood sugar. So naturally, your insulin resistance comes down, as well as your blood sugar also gets controlled. So build up your muscle. If you are diabetic, use your muscles and get your sugars under control. Thank you.